so and when you see the video, it's kind of compared to every boring textbook you've ever had. It's a lot more visual and kind of easier to use, that kind of thing.
Yes.
There's that. And then this is the student kit. So as you can see, you get a lot of equipment, a lot of mannequins. You get like big kits even within the kit, like a big makeup kit, a big OBI nail kit. So it's really a big kit, and it's all professional equipment. So it's not, it's not amateur equipment. It's the stuff you'll be able to use in your salon, once you graduate.
Right.
And then this is the mud. This is part of our mud makeup artistry program. This is the kit you get just for the makeup. And so you'll be trained. So with our school, you actually learn makeup artistry too, which you don't usually in cosmetology. So you'll be a trained makeup artist as well as cosmetologist and all that good stuff.
So, do y'all develop your own magazines and results of the student workshops?
We do have a student workshop book, yeah, for sure. Right, definitely.
In case the clients want to look at a magazine while they're trying to buy from
I see what you're saying.
from y'all's.
Yeah, rightfully, yeah, we do have magazines in the lobby for sure, and
Yeah.
magazines where the clients can also look at hairstyles and that kind of thing too.
Oh yeah. Sorry, this sounds like a challenge with hairstyles.
Yeah, it is, and there's even some. I think we have some apps on the iPads where they can go and actually pick, and you can kind of dial in their hair color and some stuff like that too. And so some kind of cool things because everybody has an iPad.
Oh, okay. It's not a cyber thingy. Sorry, it was a lot of cyber bullies. Every time I hear about an iPod or iPad, I'm thinking it's a cyber attack.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
So hopefully not. Hopefully not. And then we have a social media training class too, which is part of the program. So that's going to be 20 hours in the classroom, and then you'll have this on your iPad, and you'll be able to learn about social media even by yourself with our social media marketing software. And the group app that would be keeps track of a lot of stuff you need to keep track of in the school. It's great. And this is pictures of students working on mannequins and clients. And then one thing I like to mention too, this is some of our students work here, and I like to mention that our students, our program teaches all hair types. So you're going to learn every kind of hair type. You're going to learn, you're going to learn to do color and updos. You're going to learn to do braiding and extensions and Brazilian blowouts and keratin treatments. And so the idea is when you graduate, anybody that comes into your salon, you're going to be able to do a good job for them, no matter what hair type or who they are.
Right.
Yeah.
Yes.
And then some of the brands we use, we have Wella for color from EC, OPI for nails, Mud for makeup, Mazzani, Relaxer, La Braziliana, Sebastian, other brands like that. And do you ever buy makeup yourself?
I have, but I was over in Rome. It was like, I'm not trying to brag about New Jersey having Atlantis. Somehow Atlantis made it out to Rome before 25 years ago. They said it was 100 years, and it's true. I always buy makeup from their brand and their cosmetics. Yeah, their cosmetics and wardrobe. And the only one they associate with was New York, the MIC, and the Mud. I didn't know that was a name brand. I didn't know that was a name brand cosmetic. I know that Opie was the OPI. I think.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, Mud is the makeup brand that we use for makeup artistry. So Mud is the name of the company. Actually, it stands for Makeup Designery, MUD.
Halloween makeup. I was using Halloween makeup mostly from Rome, but it's over in Georgia Floor Line.
Oh, okay.
Well,
Okay.
that's
But you get some good discounts at our school if you like makeup too. So 20% off on MAC and 40% off on Urban Decay and Mud and all of that.
it's a good tool. The cosmetics wardrobe. It's very unique and it's very brightful. Yep.
And
It looks like a Halloween out here.
Too. Yeah, so we have student competitions, and where the students will, come up with a character and a theme, and this was our Halloween competition. So the students came up with, basically you get together in a group of 3 students, one of them's the model, and then you'll do the hair, the makeup, the nails, the wardrobe, all of that stuff, and then the judges pick the winners, and those are always fun. And then we have, on our graduations, we actually have cap and gown graduations and red carpet graduations, and so those are a lot of fun. And the pricing really depends on, what your financing is. It depends on financial aid, but you can get a lot of the price lowered with financial aid if you get it. Have you worked on your financial aid before, or you have a financial aid, a FAFSA at the moment? Or?
I have to renew it, and I've been working with Beauty Change Lives Scholarship and Rare Beauty Scholarship.
Oh, okay. You might also be able to get, regular old financial aid too.
Right. I have to renew it.
Yeah, that's okay, and we can help you with that too. And these are some other scholarships. We'll give you a list of a lot of scholarships available.
I didn't know Sally did that. Yeah. I didn't know Sally did that. Because Sally's all over Georgia Floor Line and Tennessee and Dallas, Texas and California and Nevada. They're all over there. Yeah.
Yeah, they are. Yeah. And so this is just a part of the list. It's a much bigger list than this. But you'll get that when you become a student and you're on your first day, and then it'll have the website to go to where you can go apply for all these scholarships and everything. So
wow.
And it's just talking about all the ways you can make money in the business, and there's a million ways to make money in this business for sure.
So is this like a certificate or a degree?
Yeah, so with cosmetology, you get you get a license actually. So you get your cosmetology state board license, and then you also get some certificates. So like for the makeup, you'll get a certificate. The makeup and nails, you'll get a certificate, and like social media and some other things. And the nails also, you'll get an OPI certificate. So you get you get licenses and certificates at the school. So you get a lot of stuff, a lot of training. And these are just some of we have a number of schools that, hire our students, and sometimes we'll come in and talk to our students and meet them and everything. And so when you graduate, in your student app, you'll have a list of all the jobs that are out there, so you'll be able to start making connections and interviewing and everything, ready to graduate. And then for daytime, and so these are the schedules. So are you not doing daytime or evening? I would think daytime if you're coming from that far away.
Yeah, I'll have to spend couple nights out there
Uh-huh.
to get there on time, to spend overnight, to get there on time, to even try to reach the morning. Um, Evening sounds fine until I get my transportation sorted out.
Yeah, but the problem with evening is if you're coming a long way, I mean, it could take you, an hour or probably two on a bus to get to the school from there. So it's in the evening is only 4 hours. So you'd be spending 4 hours in transportation and then just 4 hours in school. So
Yeah,
the better thing would be to come in the day. So you'll be there 8 days, and you could only go, and you wouldn't have to go all 5 days. You could maybe just go 3 days if you wanted, and still graduate faster than if you went, than if you did the evening class.
yeah, because it's 2 hours to get to the Union Station, and they get a train from Union Station to Baltimore to get to that side of Maryland. Um,
And then you need a bus here, and that could take easily another hour here,
yeah, to get to Laura, Maryland.
right? And to get to our particular school takes a while. So
Yeah.
yeah, it might be too far for you, but you know, um, I mean, you must have schools. I mean, if you're in Northern Virginia, you must have some schools up there, and there's a lot of schools right in Baltimore too. So you might want to look in those because yeah, I think you would be awfully long if you're doing public transportation that distance. I think you would be a very long time doing that.
That's what. Yes, that's what I was thinking about. I'll just have to. Sorry, I'll just have to ask for a ride halfway there or something.
Yeah. So, but if you found something in Baltimore, you'll already be in Baltimore, and then you wouldn't have to have that long bus ride to Laurel, which it wouldn't be a long drive, but it would be a long bus ride. So, yeah, because we don't have any major bus lines near our school.
Oh.
Yeah. So yeah, so that's definitely something to think about. Because there's buses in DC. There's a lot of schools in DC and Baltimore, so those might be a better choice. But and then this is just about what you need to do to enroll in the school and so forth. But Nicole, I would really look into some of the other. I would really figure out ahead of time how long it would take us to come to our school using public transportation, and I think it would be an awfully long time. I don't think you want to come this far using public transportation, honestly.
I don't mind.
Yeah, but if you're in the bus 3.5 hours a day each way, I mean, that could be brutal.
I've had much more challenges than that. Getting back and forth to work or an intern job is getting back and forth to work, even if it's an intern job.
Yeah.
Even if it's like one of the unpaid jobs, but it will offer health benefits. Something.
Okay.
Yes, it's one of those jobs. Especially this is kind of weird because Waffle House offered that. They offered health benefits, and that's like getting back and forth to work. But they offered philosophy under the Bible of God, and I was like, oh, okay. They offered both. So it was like both with them. So it's like getting back and forth to work and then getting back to their participation in studies.
Okay. Yeah. So, So we'll keep this in mind, but honestly, you really want to look for something that's going to be closer but it's so far to come on car. If you had a car, it would be different. But with public transportation, it's going to be so hard to get to school. Really. So.
I have a state ID.
Sorry?
I have a state ID. I don't have a driver's license.
Right. Yeah. So I think I really think you'll be better off going somewhere like right in Baltimore, or maybe in DC or Northern Virginia or something like that. Probably.
Sorry. I thought that was the only Maryland that existed. Was near Baltimore.
Oh. Yeah, well, but you'll be in Baltimore part of the day, right?
On transportation?
Yeah, but you'll be going to Baltimore.
Yes,
right?
Yes, to get to Laura, Maryland.
I said, well, you don't necessarily have to go to Baltimore to get to Laurel because we're before you get to Baltimore. Um, but still, I would call the bus line and everything and just see how far that's going to be getting out in front of our school. And we have a bus stop that's pretty close to the school, definitely walking distance, very close. But we want to see how long that'll take to do. And I'm guessing it's going to be, I'm guessing it's going to be at least 2 hours each way. And it might be more than that too. So you definitely want to check that out. So yeah, so you can call the bus line and ask for that. Just tell them what address you're leaving and tell them, give them our address, and they'll be able to tell you how long that will take. When the schedule's on.
Okay, dokie. So do I worry about more paperwork and send it to you, or do I do that in person?
For the enrollment application, no, we can do that. We can do that by email for sure. But before you do that, you should really check on the transportation thing. I think that's the big issue. So I would call the bus line and just see how long, get a very good idea for how long that's going to take and what hours it'll be too. Because it could be that you wouldn't be able to get here in time for school, or you would have to leave too early or something. So you want to get all of that checked out definitely before you enroll and find out that you can't, that it's not going to work for you. So.
Okie dokie, that sounds easier.
Yeah, I know. It'd be easier if you had a car for sure, but with public transportation, it's a big ordeal. So anyway, just look into that, and then we can reconnect. And if you're still interested in doing it, and it works for you, and you can make the hours work, and all of that, and the public transportation, then we can go to the next step for sure.
Yes.
Okay.
Absolutely.
Awesome. Okay. Great. Do you have any other questions at all, or?
Not really. Thank you. I appreciate it.
Oh, my pleasure. Definitely, Nicole. Yeah. And reach out anytime. And if you're interested, call the bus line and just see how long it'll take. Give them your address and give them the school's address and say, when would I be able to get there? How long would it take me to go there and back and everything? And because if it's going to take you 2 hours or more, I mean, the school starts at 8:30 in the morning, so you'd have to get on the bus by anywhere from 5 to 6 o'clock in the morning to get to the school on time. Awesome. So you want to check into that for sure.
Definitely, yes.
All right, awesome. Well, it was a pleasure meeting you. Yeah, nice meeting you.
It's a pleasure meeting you too.
Yeah, and just let me know what you find out about that. We'll take it from there.
Yes, absolutely.
Okay, awesome.
Thank you.
Okay.
It's a pleasure.
All right, thanks a lot, Nicole.
Yes,
absolutely.
Thank you.
Talk to you soon.
Yes, talk to you soon. Thank you. I appreciate it, sir.
Thanks.
Thank you. Nice meeting you.
Have a good evening.
You too.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.